Your face has thicker skin than your neck and your décolleté.
Right.
And it's more reactive, it's more sensitive, and it's thinner. So a lot of times people can't necessarily start off, if they're putting this on their face 7 days a week, they might only be able to put it on their neck 3 or 4 days a week, or once or twice a week. That's okay. Just make sure you do it.
Let's discuss anti-aging for the neck. As we age, we know we're both in our 50s. Dare I say mid-50s. We're approaching. I'm 1 year older than you, and we're getting there.
Old lady.
So, the neck issue. Crepiness, lines.
Yep.
Anti-aging. It's the most movable part of your body as well. So you get creases and, but
And are we always looking down at our phones? Oh,
true.
Try to keep remember, lift up, look up.
Look top.
Look up. Stop looking down, look up.
So true. So what can customers use to help firm and tighten that neck area?
In their regimen, sure.
In their daily regimen, absolutely.
Besides just telling yourself to stop looking down.
Correct.
That's the hardest part.
And obviously, any of your face products, you're going to want to make sure you're always, putting those down on your neck and décolleté area.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I certainly hope people aren't just putting it on their face and stopping. You put it on your face and then go all the way down your neck and your décolleté, and if you have extra on your hands.
You'd be surprised. I talk to a lot of ladies on the phone that say, I don't know. I never treated my neck, and now here I am. I'm, 55, and oh no,
Yeah.
So it's important.
It's very important. I would say one of the key things, one of the very key things that is easy, and we recommend this every single day in your face, retinoids.
Right.
So Fusion A, so important to put this on your neck. This is just the #1 anti-aging thing that you can possibly do every day. People are always like, oh, I want to do just peels. And we'll talk about peels. Peels are great.
Sure.
But peels is once a month?
Right.
When you got to think about that. Okay, that's a once a month treatment, but I have so many other opportunities. I have at least 2 more opportunities today to put treatments on my face. So use that. I mean, that's another 30 to 60 treatments every single month.
Right.
You need to put on retinoids. I mean, retinoids, they not only stimulate your skin to turn over more quickly, heal more quickly, they help to thicken collagen levels and your elasticity. They're just the #1 anti-aging thing. There's a reason why they're prescribed and used every single day. It is just key. Paramount to put something like this on every single day.
If you have sensitive skin, do you recommend they mix maybe a pump of the Fusion 15 with a pump of their moisturizer? Yeah. Because I know that neck area is more sensitive. I have more sensitive skin, especially to the retinol, and that's what I do. I mix them.
Yeah, that is true. Your face has thicker skin than your neck and your décolleté.
Right.
And it's more reactive, it's more sensitive, and it's thinner. So a lot of times people can't necessarily start off, if they're putting this on their face 7 days a week, they might only be able to put it on their neck 3 or 4 days a week, or once or twice a week. That's okay. Just make sure you do it. And another option, obviously, to work into something is by diluting that down. So you could do a pump of Regenerate and a pump of Fusion A. Mix it together. Now you've just cut that in half.
Right.
And now maybe you can put that on your face 5 or 6 times a week, or your neck.
Yeah. Now what about an alternative to a retinoid? Does Platinum have a product that somebody who has sensitive skin to retinoids, is there a product that we could use?
Absolutely, we do. That is our essential effects. And this, pretty much every essential oil in here has a vitamin A style benefit. And there is also bakuchiol in here. And bakuchiol is not a retinoid, but it has similar properties to retinoids. And it's been studied and compared alongside retinoids, and you could definitely use something like this every single day. And I find as you age, your skin tends to get a little bit drier.
Right.
So retinoids can be a little bit drying. So even if you are using one of our retinoids, that doesn't mean that you can't use this too. You can
Oh,
use them
okay.
at the same time. You can alternate them. You
Interesting.
can use the bakuchiol 2 times per day.
Mhm.
It is very, very moisturizing. So yes, that will absolutely be a great option for people, especially if you're dealing with sensitivity.
Absolutely. Okay, perfect.
What
Obviously
else,
in the
right?
morning, right?
You can use this morning or evening.
And night. Okay.
So let's say we've washed our face, we're putting all our serums on. I want to always recommend vitamin C too. Now, vitamin C is another one of those that can be a little bit stingy, a little bit irritating.
Yeah.
But as we were talking about, you can dilute it with something. I highly recommend diluting it with Regenerate.
Right.
So mix these together and put it on. Vitamin C helps with collagen. So when we're getting these lines, so important. Not only is it, brightening and all these other benefits of being an antioxidant, but this is definitely something that stimulates collagen in the skin. And there are multiple forms of vitamin C in here, and the THDA and the AAP are specifically noted and studied, showing how much collagen and things they can stimulate in the skin. So super to put this on. And I would just want to say, like, my very favorite and most effective thing, I think, on like the neck area is the growth factors.
Yes.
And there are 5 different growth factors in here, including, epidermal growth factor. And, this is healing. This stimulates new epidermal tissue growth. Super, super anti-aging. This alone could be just like a neck product.
Because it has some stem cells in there as well.
Yes, and there's also the citrus stem.
Excellent.
There's a couple things in here. Citrus stem, orange stem, grape stem, and synhycan. And synhycan is, one of the actives that is known to kind of tighten the neck and jowl area. So, neck and face, this can be used. Super, super helpful. And just kind of like mentioning, okay, well, here's synhycan. There are lots of other little actives that you can put on. Like we have our Dr. Platinum Potions collection where we're getting these specific actives like this, but you can buy them in really high percentages. Like the SynTC is a 75% active. SynTC helps to stimulate collagen and elastin in the skin. So this would be super to put on the neck area. Other good ones would be the Skin Ectera, Progeline. Super good one. I literally brought that one on specifically for the neck and jowls.
Citrus stem is one of my favorites.
Citrus stem is another one. Yeah, because that is all about elasticity in the skin. Collagen too, but mostly elasticity.
Yes.
So actives like that can be super helpful. And you can even create, if you like, we have our 4 potions. You can do Regenerate, like the epidermal growth factor as one of these, and then pick, whether you want SynTC or citrus stem or Progeline or Skin Active.
Yeah, because they can pick 4 of the potions and we will custom mix those.
And we'll custom mix that so you can make your day simpler.
Yeah.
By just having this
Love that.
put together. And, it's a little bit discounted when you're getting multiples together.
And we do have an option for them to just pick 2 of the potions.
Yes, you can do a 2 potion.
Do a half ounce.
You can do a 4 potion,
Which is
or
cool.
you can obviously just buy them individually. And let's say you have a cream that we don't make.
Right.
Well, that's okay. You want to add one of our ingredients into it, that's what you can do. We give you directions. You would actually pour like half of this into your 1 ounce cream and shake it up, or serum, whatever product you love and you can't live without. And then put that on. You're getting this beneficial product with it.
Excellent.
This makes me think of copper too, because
Absolutely.
copper is a skin remodeling product, and there are various versions of copper. We have the GHK, we have the GHK Crepey Skin Escape, CT Serum. There's so many different ones that you could put on your neck and décolleté.
Yes, I know the GHK Crepey Skin Escape. I do recommend that often.
All the time.
For the lower jowl area, the neck area. It is a blue cream, so it's always best, I say, to put it on at night.
Yeah, it makes the most sense, especially if you're using vitamin C, which you should be. So you put your C on during the day and your copper at night.
Correct. And if you are using the Fusion, you would want to alternate with the Crepey Skin Escape and use the Fusion on the off days, because those 2 you would want to use separately.
Right. And so let's talk
peels.
Big guns.
Yes,
right.
yes.
And I like to recommend the 7 or the 13, it depends. on our neck and décolleté.
Yes.
Because as we said, we are more sensitive, more
Yeah.
reactive.
True.
Usually, if you can put it on your face, you have to almost go down a little bit on your neck.
Yes. Feather it down.
I think 7 is perfect for the neck and décolleté. You know, with TCA, it's amount of layers you put on that makes the strength. So if you're super sensitive, okay, we'll just do 1 layer or maybe 2 layers. And if you're not, then, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 layers, whatever you want to do, work your way up. And then at some point you can graduate to a 13 if you want. If it's not bothering your skin, you can do it. But TCA is so beneficial because we're stimulating not only collagen and elastin, but glycosaminoglycans. And what those are is they're like our natural moisturizing factor in the skin. So that's what keeps your skin nice and moist and plump. So super important. TCA.
That's awesome.
Nothing more beneficial than this.
Moisturizing after a peel or moisturizing on a daily basis is really important as well.
Absolutely.
If your skin is dehydrated, it's going to look not as plump and beautiful as it would if it was nice and hydrated.
You look like you have more lines and things like that.
Right.
So, there are a couple of keys too to when you're putting on your products and you want to put them on damp skin. You wash your face is damp. We want to try to hold as much moisture in as we can. So we want to use things that have like hyaluronic in them, which again, Regenerate has hyaluronic in it. So that's going to keep pulling moisture to your skin all day. You put something like that on, then put your nice creams on. And if you're getting dry, go ahead and put some oils on, like the Ema oil. Not only does it help to, push ingredients into your skin, it's going to keep you moisturized for a long time.
Excellent. Good.
So that's a good one. And as we mentioned, the Essential Effects, that's another great oil to put on that's super moisturizing.
Good. Let's talk about our new Illuminate.
Yes.
We have the neck mask
neck
as
and
well
face.
as the face. Obviously, that would be a great addition to any regimen.
Another, we're stimulating. It's like when you're using LED, think of it as almost like taking vitamins. You're giving your body extra so it can work more efficiently. So this is like stimulating cells to work and grow and proliferate. So super, for collagen. Super for collagen. And that's what we need to do all our tightening and stuff. Yeah.
Absolutely. And if you want to just do the neck or do them both at the same time every other day.
Oh, yeah. We have the standalone neck mask.
Yes,
so you could just do the neck if you wanted. I feel like
I do them both.
I do them both.
But if you are just, let's say you're flawless on the face and
then fine.
Yeah, you're getting a little crepey on the neck. Yeah, like the neck is amazing. That's awesome. I absolutely love the LED. I've been using mine
quick and painless.
Honestly, and that 10 or 15 minutes goes by quicker than you even think.
It does. Before you know it, the light goes out. Yeah. And that even reminds me. Okay, let's say you did a peel. Again, people are always asking, well, can I use my LED with when I do peels? Yeah. Yes, you can. And you're doing nothing more than benefiting your peel results by using LED after the fact. Yeah. So you do your neck peel or face and neck. I highly suggest you do your face and your neck at the same time. But do that and then do your LED. That's like boosting it.
Absolutely.
Big changes.
Right. So keep it moisturized.
Look up.
Put
Stop looking down.
Quit looking down at your phone.
Stop looking down. Sometimes, because I do that, like I'm there, I'm watching. I'm like, sometimes I'm like, oh my God, up. I'll like have to hold it higher because I'm like, stop looking down.
Because have you ever flipped the camera and went, oh no.
Yes.
You're like, sit up.
Oh gosh, I'm getting those lines right now. Because you've been looking down, your skin is folding. It's a dynamic wrinkle. It's constantly, it's going to be there.
Yeah, for sure.
That I would think there's one other thing, and it's nothing that we make, but I feel like it is beneficial, especially if you look down. I wouldn't wear this in public, but they have those, it's like a silicone patch kind of thing that you could stay down. They're like, people will put them on their décolleté. So like when you sleep, so you're not getting the creases. And you can put them on your neck and stuff too. They have some that you stick on there. I think that would be beneficial if you're home to like stop you because you're like, you would feel it. You're like, I don't want to bend my head down. But not that you can eradicate a dynamic wrinkle, but if you stop doing that same movement, they will fade back.
For sure.
The combination of the extra collagen and elastin and all that kind of stuff. At least they'll get less.
And of course, as I always say, consistency is key.
Yep.
You know, when you'll start, if you start to see a little loose skin and then all of a sudden it starts looking amazing and you kind of ease back on the products and you'll start noticing that loose skin coming back a little
Yep.
bit. So yeah, it's good to just continue on, be consistent. And I think that these products would really help.
Absolutely.
I had one customer talk about face yoga. I don't know anything about face yoga, but
I've heard that.
this particular customer I was chit-chatting with swears by it.
Somebody was saying that in the group the other day.
Yeah.
And I looked it up. I was saying my daughter was sitting behind me and I was like, oh, this person's talking about like face yoga. And then she's like, here, and sends me a video. And I'm like trying to do this. And they're like, look up and then go like, It probably does build. I don't know what it does.
Yeah.
But it could potentially be beneficial. So, hey, maybe face yoga too.
I didn't.
Anything that helps.
I didn't do my diligence and do all the research, but I really believe the customer on the phone was, she was very passionate about how much it improved her. So,
well, all right, let's think as we have our Vis sitting on the floor there.
yes,
Vis IPL,
Yeah.
IPL too.
IPL.
IPL is beneficial. Needling is beneficial.
Oh, for sure.
Everything is beneficial. Just do it.
Just do it. Yeah. Don't forget the neck.
Consistency is key.
That's so true.
We need to have a little something made that
It's
says
so true.
consistency is key. A little keychain, something. Maybe there'll be new
Yeah.
giveaways in the future.
Like the customer I chit-chatted with the other day with the pigmentation, just getting one laser treatment here, one, peel here.
Yeah, I did one of these and it didn't help. I'm
Yeah.
sure it did a little bit.
Right.
And in
yeah.
about 90 days, you'll be
Yeah.
able to see what that did, but
Yeah.
not immediately.
Normally, that's why they sell those packages of, let's say, 3 microneedling facials or 3, whatever laser.
Peel,
treatment,
laser.
IPL,
Yeah.
whatever you're getting.
Because you have to do
You need it in
multiples.
a sequence. And normally spaced a month apart is normally
Yeah.
how they do it. So,
Yeah. So they're not always pushing you into something.
right.
Like I know you feel that way. Like, oh, they're just trying to get me to spend more
They
money.
want me to buy a package.
No.
No, they know they have your best interest in mind.
They know that by the time you're done with those 3, and it usually is a 3-pack, by the time you're done
Yeah.
with those 3, the first
Yeah.
one, those benefits are starting to show. And then
Right.
they'll show you your pictures
Yes.
like, wow, I am looking better. And they're like, well,
So
you really
true.
need another package.
So true. And I have purchased one of those packages in the past, and I remember the professional doing the treatment had told me, 6 months from now, you'll still be seeing improvements from these 3
Yes.
treatments,
Yeah.
which is always amazing
Yep.
to see, exciting to see what's coming
I
down
agree.
the pipeline. All right.
That was a little extra,
a little extra.
little extra bonus.
100%. Perfect.
All right.